Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for September the 4th, 2024. Good morning, Chris.
Morning.
How are you?
Just chilling, trying to survive the heat wave that apparently just doesn't want to leave.
Yeah, heat wave, it's 50 degrees here. I got up in the middle of the night and had to find a warmer blanket, and then right now I've got on my slippers and my heavy bathrobe and going, I don't want to take a shower because it's going to be so cold. So, yeah.
Yeah, middle of the night I actually have to get the blanket off me because it's so freaking hot.
Yeah, and that was last week here. This week it's lovely this week. So it's a what the heck? Go figure
Yeah,
this
my
one
whole
out.
holiday's ruined by stupid heat wave. I wanted to go to a local, it's kind of like a orientarium, which is like repurposed zoo that used to be very confined, and now animals have very naturally recreated
Oh, that's cool.
terrain. We also have an aquarium there. I wanted to see all that, but it's 32 degrees outside Celsius, which is like halfway through 90s, I think, for you. And I'm not having it because it's like half of it is an open area, no trees, no shade. Like I'm not gonna do it.
I'm
I can
sorry.
barely withstand like 10 minutes of walking with my dog outside in the morning or afternoon. And I don't want to go through that for like an hour or two. Nope, just not happening.
Good morning, Cliff. Yeah, it was toasty over the weekend.
Yeah.
Almost hit 100, I think, was it on Friday? I think it was on Friday. Almost hit 100. Good morning, Obi-Wan. Today it's 50. It was 50 yesterday morning. The afternoons are pleasant, 70 degrees. But I don't think that Mr. Weatherman has anything warm predicted for the rest of the year. Let's take a look here. Which is kind of atypical. It's still usually warm here. That's not what I want. I hit the weather forecast and it comes up with road conditions, which is fine. But I'm not driving anyplace. There we go. Weather conditions. It's thinking about it for a moment. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't love me. 51 degrees. It has warmed up here. And then it gives me commercials. I don't want commercials. Thank you. Oh, no. Thursday it'll be in the upper 80s, and that's it. Then we're back down to 60s, 70s, maybe 80s in a week. Maybe. But no
I
rain,
would
so.
rather have that. You know, it's just like it's easier to put on more clothes or drink hot tea, but there's not much you can do for summer when it's too hot.
You strip
Because
down,
there's
get
so
naked.
many.
It's really difficult to go to work.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, that's just not gonna happen.
Good
So
morning,
yeah.
Taz.
Good morning.
I see you're talking about your Kittimer Alliance stuff. I don't know.
I don't even feel tempted to upgrading it.
It's not bad stuff, which is kind of surprising for basically free. It's got a couple of nice little things in there. So I would say play with it for a while and see if you like it at all. It's kind of nice on a AP build.
Oh, great. My highest tier to endeavor is gain 3,000 of salvage.
Oh,
Yeah, I've just salvaged everything.
let's see. I've got Tholian ships.
Oh, that's
Uh,
even worse.
mm.
I mean, I don't mind like when the gain salvage is on yellow or green because that's fast, but like 3,000 units of salvage, it takes forever.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Whenever I have an endeavor for it, I keep pressing like to take all the loot. It gives
Mm-hmm.
me like 5% of it.
Hang on a second. I used to
The
keep
rest
an
goes to
account in the
everyone
fleet
else.
bank strictly for salvage and throw all my garbage in there so people who would salvage could go. And let me see if we still have salvage in there. We don't have a salvage. We cleaned out a lot of it.
I didn't think salvage was tradable.
Oh yeah, it's anything. It's all the
What?
stuff I normally throw away. You can hand it off.
It's tradable? I didn't
Well,
know that.
it's
So
well,
it's
if you're
like,
going to salvage stuff, no, what I do is I take all the stuff that can be salvaged and throw it into a fleet bank. Excuse me one second.
Oh,
Yeah. And then that people can salvage. But hang on, I just went through this. Why don't we go do something together like a ninth rule on normal, because that'll generate a fair amount of loot, and you just take all the loot. And then you can
I
salvage
also
it.
surprisingly have 10 Borg ships and some destructible torpedoes to
Oh, we can.
destroy.
Well, I think we can deal with that. I think we
I
can deal
know.
with that. And Cliff says, "I wish I had one of those air conditioners from Virgin Store. They are amazing. Those, the ones that fit into the ceilings. I've never heard of them, but then again, I have an air conditioner for the house that got turned on only because I was out of town and in Las Vegas.
You mean the ceiling ones, like those that are sitting like in the ceiling in a store or in an office building?
I have no idea.
Because that's not practical for a house or an
I
apartment. You have to
don't think
lower your
that's what he
ceiling.
means."
Well, that's what I'm asking. Yeah, she's new. The person
Yes, she
reading
is.
the tablet. Yeah, she's new.
No, it's a let's see. Yeah, it's a climate-friendly air conditioner. But I'm not seeing a lot of detail, just the press release on it. Um, no, most of the ones I'm seeing, like from Amazon, are ceiling-mounted air conditioners. Well, actually, they're air conditioners with a ceiling mount, so that's like most outside. Let's see, what is this one here? Yeah, there's some out there. They're not inexpensive, but they do make them. Starting though, like $800 American. I just deal with the sweat, which I realize not everybody's going to enjoy that. The only time I turn on the air conditioner is when the dogs are unhappy. Cliff says, when I was overheated walking around shops, I would go into Virgin and stand under the air conditioner.
Yeah, I kind of do the same trick when I walk my fluffer. We sometimes go to a local store. It's like a convenience store. They have everything, mostly food. But they have very good AC, and I don't know if necessarily have to buy anything. I just make an excuse. You know, he wanted to get in.
Yeah,
It's just like they
exactly.
blame the dog.
I got to cool down. I was in Las Vegas, and this would be 20 years ago? Probably 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when I was working there. And I decided to walk from my hotel, which was the Hilton, which is where they had the Star Trek experience, and just walk down to the strip. So call it a couple of miles. And it's extremely hot, as it is in Vegas. And so first walk is over to the first, convenience store, get some water, drink the water, walk to the next convenience store, get another water, drink the water, and so on. So, I'm fine. I know how to not be stupid. But it's so hot that as soon as you start sweating, it evaporates, so you never feel like you're sweating, but at the same time, you don't feel particularly hot.
Oh,
Oh, no, that's fine. It's fine because you're feeling comfortable, you're feeling cool, you're not getting any of those heat stroke signs. I went to Sephora, walked in, and the air conditioner's on, and all of a sudden my body went, oh, all that sweat that has been being evaporated as soon as it hits the air is just going to come rolling off your body in waves. And I went from being bone dry to soaking wet in a matter of seconds.
ooh,
Well, my body made the adjustment. That was
sounds like
not a pleasant
fun.
sensation.
Oh, the new set doesn't have any visuals.
What?
There is no visuals on it.
What do you mean there's none?
It's like when I put on the deflectors, field, and engines, I thought maybe there would be something like engine trail, deflector.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing. That's disappointing.
Hey, are we not online, guys?
What?
I just went over to Twitch and it says we're offline. Hang on, let's try that
No, you're
again.
live. I can see
Okay.
you.
You're right.
There it
I can
goes.
see
Okay.
the
Yeah,
lady
decided
walking
we were
back and
off.
forth with the pad.
Just for snicks. So the thing that went to London for the Star Trek, it wasn't the experience, it was Star Trek The Adventure. Let's see. Oh, this is a retrospective, so it doesn't really give you any information. But it does look kind of cool. It looks like they brought in a lot of the set pieces. That looks very cool. I'm gloriously live. Thanks, Cliff. Yeah, so the whole time I was in Vegas, which was on and off for 18 months, I was living at the Hilton. Fly in, go to the Hilton. And, when you go to a hotel with 5,000 rooms and they're like, oh, hi, Mrs. my last name. Good to see you again. I'm like, either you're a big roller, which I'm not, or you're there way too much. And it's even better when you go to Star Trek The Experience and they're like, hey, welcome back. You want to come downstairs and see all the cool stuff? Yes. So I'd get all these cool behind the scene, walk-arounds and visits with, what's going on. Big Roller. Big Roller in Vegas is that giant Ferris wheel that DT made me go on because I'm terrified of heights. And I get on there, and because it's so big and so slow moving, you don't realize that you're up high in space. And I was like, oh, this is fine. I can deal with this. So thank you, DT, for making me confront another one of my many fears. So you said you had some Borgification to do there, Chris?
Yeah, I need 10 Borg ships and 3 destructible torpedoes.
Well, I sent you and Taz an invitation here, and if anybody else would like to join us for some stuff, that would be cool. I have not been good about doing my endeavors because I have to work a full week this week. As somebody's out of the office for family stuff that was planned, but it's one of those, but I need you to be in the office to do this, that, and the other. Okay, that's cool. Has anyone been on a sim ride? Yes, I have. I have been on a sim ride. I was on the Vegas sim ride for Star Trek, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's partial motion thing, but it works with the visuals. And everybody's in a shuttlecraft, and you have to go from the future back to modern day Earth. That was very cool. It did a great job of getting the motion, the small amounts of motion to sync up with the visuals, so you really felt amazing. But no real high G or anything like that. What do you want to do for your stuff there, Chris?
Sorry, what?
What do you want to do?
I think he wants to do pure ground.
Chris
No,
doesn't do
that's
ground.
not going to happen.
Where
I mean,
were
you
you
can
last
do
night
it.
when we needed it? We did it the other day with the Marhawkman. It was pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Well, so we have our Borg spacey things.
I got 10 Borg ships and 3 destructible torpedoes. What we do, I don't really care. As long as it gets them done.
Okay.
I have
Too hard for
one
me
Borg
to be picky.
UFO and 30 Borg ships.
Well, we have 30 Borg ships, so that takes out a couple things. That brings us to Guillotine or Resistance of Starbase 1.
I guess Guillotine should get us what we need.
Okay, Guillotine it is. There's 3 of us. It shouldn't be too bad to pick up 2 more. Yeah, sim rides were the thing in Vegas for a while, Cliff, because the cost of land is too much to do real roller coasters. There's a couple. So they did sim rides in a bunch of places, and some were And the Star Trek one and the Race for Atlantis over at Caesar's Palace were both really good. It used to be a ride where you find an abandoned Borg cube, and then a Borg sphere turns up, and you have to fly through the cube to escape. That actually sounds pretty good. If I hadn't just cleared out all my salvage, Chris, I'd send you salvage.
Yeah, no worries. I'll try to collect stuff, and if I don't, I will just not bother.
Weeble?
We can do
Yep.
that. Oh no.
What do you mean, no, no?
Something to get you started?
Pardon? For Christmas, I'm sending Taz a new microphone.
Yeah, I think he needs a new microphone.
Is this better?
Yes, that is. It's much better.
Strange. I moved the microphone 2 centimeters.
There we go.
Wow, this took a while.
Yeah, probably somebody said, yeah, no, I don't really want to do that.
Well, boo-hoo, too late.
I mean, they
You
always
go
have the
in or
option to
not.
hit decline. Let's see. Yep, none of this counts. Oh well.
Okay, time to
Oh, wait,
test out the new stuff.
There's only 4 of us.
I don't see a problem.
Well, neither do I. I'm just letting you know there's only 4, so... Oh, there's
Huh.
number 5. I mean, we've done
We're
it
gonna
on
get
4.
a new variant of the Jupiter class, apparently.
Oh, are we?
Thomas has leaked a picture showcasing a Jupiter that has totally different nacelles, slightly different. Like, I mean, I think it got a lot more details overall. I don't know if it's a legendary one or is it just going to be a remaster.
It's probably a remaster. They usually do legendaries for, like, the anniversary.
Yeah, plus, you know, legendaries make more sense for, like, legendary ships that are
Yep.
connected to canon, not necessarily
That's what makes
the
them
ones...
legendary.
Yeah, like the ship that was deliberately for SDO, I don't think it has much chance of getting legendary status. Oh, this is Killimer system. That's cool. Got that long, elongated ring space station, whatever it is.
Yeah. We were
We did have
watching...
an episode happening there in SDO.
We were watching Star Trek 6 the other day. We were watching Star Trek 4 last night, but didn't stick with that too long because I had a show to do. But it was kind of fun to go back and...
Wow, I just saw 10 more ships already.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry, did you expect something different?
I'm not sure what I was expecting.
I had to do something the other day and I hit my 30 ships like in the first minute. Because things were just being slaughtered.
30 ships done.
Well, it's because it's counting all the ground, or hard points on the ground, too.
Ah, they're technically not on the ground, but yeah, it counts all the structures, and some of them do regenerate, so that doubles the number, or triples it even.
Well, they may not be on the ground, but they're certainly not in space. They're not floating about. Is that the last one over there?
Not on their own, but they're floating inside the superstructure. I mean, that's part of the superstructure.
Semantics. Come on, 2 more containers.
Potato, tomato.
Exactly.
Oh no, I'm hungry.
The cooldown wasn't locked to 2 minutes, but it's locked and there is no way of reducing it, so...
What's locked for 2 minutes?
The cooldown of the set bonus. The set bonus is kinda interesting, but...
Well, you can make the set bonus work for you.
Yeah, but... It's the amount of damage it's capable of doing in optimum conditions doesn't compare to mycelial lightning, so it's like,
No, but on some builds it'll work. Who was it? I think it was Casual SAB managed to get it to do 150,000 single hit.
Yeah, I'm looking for that movie. What movie is it? I went through all of his 9 latest movie, and I can't
Somebody
find a
mentioned
single
it
movie.
last night, so maybe it was in a live stream and not in a YouTube, or he didn't post it on YouTube.
Oh, he's doing in the light. Okay,
Yeah, usually when we have a live stream, I will post them as well, but there's a lot of, well, not, but there's the occasional time when the live stream is fine. I go back to look at the YouTube before I upload it and realize there's a glitch. the audio didn't capture right or something like that, so don't mess with that then. Sad but true. No, 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 no. You guys aren't going over there. You're staying right here. Thank you. So as I was saying last night, the tethered which one is this? The tethered non-baryonic asteroid does a really nice job on grabbing stuff and holding them in place. Like the probes and the adapters so they can't go over. Even more so than a grav well does. By the way, Joshua...
Oh, you mean this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is very good.
Ooh. Cliff is off to watch Inside Out 2 for his lunch. I want to go see Deadpool and Wolverine one more time before it leaves theaters, but this is not the week for that, unfortunately.
Going to see Beetlejuice
That comes out today, I think.
this week.
Yeah, it comes out here today, I think. It's at the IMAX downtown.
Can't wait to see it.
I'm sure it's at the IMAX out here, too.
And it's getting good reviews. So
Yeah, it looked great. No worries, Cliff. Bright light.
My understanding, the cast had a lot of fun.
It looks fun. I've seen a couple of clips from it that look good. Oh, that's already converted. I shall go over to one and start one up. And one is started up.
Stitching anchor deployed. Projecting shield now. Shield fully deployed. Stitching anchor
Here we
ready.
go.
Another Borg assimilator is moving to escape. Intercept and destroy.
And a whole bunch of stuff just goes pew, 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 pew.
Yep.
So much for that assimilator. Did Tim Burton direct the new Beetlejuice? I think he
I
did.
think so, yeah.
I mean, the flavor is so Tim Burton. It's hard to believe
I mean, he
didn't.
definitely was.
He had to have been involved in it.
Yeah, he was. I mean, I think he was a director.
Stitching anchor 4 is now fully shielded. A Borg
I do like Jenna Ortega, so I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to her role in it. For her age, she's really conscious when it comes to movies, and that's really
Well,
remarkable.
she's amazingly not stupid compared to
Yeah,
a lot
like,
of other younger actresses right now.
Yeah.
Trying to put that as diplomatically as possible.
Is that even possible? You have to do him by name.
Oh my god, what's Mandela Stenberg
Yeah, I was
And,
just about to say
Rachel-
Amanda Stenberg.
and Rachel Zegler? It's just like,
Yeah.
shoot yourself in the foot, guys. You don't need a career.
Oh, don't even get me started about Rachel Zegler, please.
No, no, no.
Those two persons single-handedly destroyed their Disney franchises. I wonder how this is gonna end up for them.
Patchouli says, I need your boots, your jacket, and your motorcycle. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Good movie, though. You're right, it's not Beetlejuice, but it's a good movie. It is a fine movie.
I remember watching the cartoon Beetlejuice.
I never
As a
saw the
kid.
cartoon. I was the wrong age group.
Cartoon was amazing, and it was even more abstract than the original film. I mean, I know that the original cast didn't play, obviously, like, dubbing themselves, but they were very on point. Like, Beetlejuice was really sounded like Keaton. And the girl, because it was, like, focused on Winona Ryder's character, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, she was cartoonized, but she wasn't playing herself, I think.
Right.
But she was really on point, and it was really funny to see her. I just don't remember the episodes anymore. It was so many years ago. Cartoons have moved past that kind of storytelling, but I did remember the abstract humor and the abstract, real nature of the other world was just really well done. They really kept the Barton's feel of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've done it.
Yep.
I didn't even get to fire my phaser lands.
Oh.
Damn. No, I just wanted to give the last blow on the...
It's too late. We'll have to go shoot something else.
Gosh darn it, more shooting.
Yeah, really.
Gosh darn it, we've done it again.
Huh, somehow I managed to get 700,000 dilithium on this one. Speaking of dilithium, this weekend is dilithium weekend, and it is a Phoenix Box weekend, and they both start on Thursday.
Oh, wait. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Did they revamp the Steam Runner?
Not recently, no.
No. The Steam Runner just got another revamp yesterday, I think.
Did it really?
Yeah, with the update. I don't remember which ship was it. Steam Runner. Oh, there you are. Appalachia Blockade Runner Escort Tier 6.
That's an old ship, yes.
Yeah, I mean, the Bazaar collectors, they look. I never understood the design of Steam Runner. It looks like such a weird ship.
I just sent you some junk which you can salvage. Oh, I've got another one here.
Oh, okay.
It's not enough to do it all on its own, but it's stuff. There you go, more stuff.
Yeah, I only got 3 things out of this one.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot in it. I only got 4, but they're yours.
I don't know why some TFOs give you so much stuff and others let's give you nothing and some lock boxes for a change. And I'm like, I don't want these. I still want them to remove lock boxes from mission dropouts. There's no reason for them to drop out in a mission.
I don't disagree
Because
with
you can get unlimited amount of lock boxes from the Z store, the lithium store.
Right,
There's like
they're
no
free.
limit to it. So what's the point of dropping them? They will not carry any better quality or weight.
Would you two be up for something like a 9th rule, which does have a fairly good loot drop?
Yeah, sure.
That we
Oh,
would-
I actually do like them. They sell the plasma grills. Ooh, on the Appalachia Steam Runner.
All right. How about 9th rule advanced?
I run patrols by default in advance, so.
Well, normal will actually give you a higher percentage of loot drop, but the whole point here is to just get you stuff. So I'm launching.
The new set did 1,613 DPS.
Looks like there was a fight here recently.
Means
Well,
nothing to me.
that entire TFO.
1,613 isn't a lot of DPS.
Is ready to assist you.
No. My ground character can do more damage than
Yeah,
that.
I was going to
My
say.
ground character does like 2,100.
Is everybody here? Oh, Taz, get your butt over here, Taz.
So
We're at 9th
the
rule.
ability is being outdone by
Modron got the corrosion to
ground abilities, and that's kinda disappointing.
Well, I had very good luck with mine, but like I said, mine's a AP build, so it fit in nicely with it. But no, it's not a stunning anything. But I think it might be nice on a free-to-play level build if you don't want to invest a ton of money.
Yeah, I do love revamps, as Cliff said. Well, probably one of my favorite revamp of a known ship outside of that Galaxy class, which is like beautiful now. Was probably the Nova class. The what's it called? The Equinox.
Equinox is nice.
The revamped version of the OG is so beautiful, so much detail put into it, and it's such a small ship, and yet it holds so much more detail.
Chris, I am passing on all this stuff, so feel free to snag everything.
Trying to. There's a few leftovers behind. I'll get to them, hopefully. I don't need auxiliary battery, thank you. I'm actually tempted to rewatch Empire Strikes Back,
Oh,
just
that
solely
would be
because
fun.
solely because of Outlaws. Because it's happening
So,
directly
guys,
after.
don't forget that you always have to stay within the circle
Yep.
in Ninth Rule, or else the map will bug out.
I'm sorry, what?
You have to stay in the green circle for it to
Why?
because it won't let it progress. And so, engage
That's
tractor
dumb.
on Madron. Where's Madron? See, Madron isn't here. It's the bug. So we
I'm
can't.
I'm firing up current system.
Okay. All right. So we need to leave.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's a bug. If you don't stay in the green circle till Madron ship appears, then it bugs out. And the same, there's two circles there. The one after you do that first sequence, you have to stay there till Stamets shuts up. Then you can go on. And the other one, you have to stay there until Madron shows up.
Wow,
Until
what a
his
waste
ship
of,
shows up.
What a waste of patrol.
Yep. That's okay. Well, there's some stuff there. Which one are we doing, Taz?
Rescue and search current system.
Rescue and search.
No, I love that one. I do it frequently.
Well, let's go do it.
Warning, but I have engineering team on board because otherwise, the viral burst. It's again the Mokai.
Okay. Mokai. I hate the Mokai.
We should do the Khan scream with Mokai. Mokai!
I mean, you do have the option of just shoot them all.
I mean, they don't have a chance of actually using this,
Yeah,
the viral
exactly.
burst with us, but normally they do.
We did it.
There's
Sensors
Yeah,
are
yeah, we did it. Go away,
Klingon vessels
bold
are
woman.
warping into your position.
That rift's unstable. We need to hurry.
Bold woman with an exceptionally sharp British accent. It's like,
She has a
she's
weird
like
accent.
Kumarki?
Yeah. It's not really British, but it's...
Oh, it is. But like, probably the actress isn't natively British, so she's just really trying hard.
Kipley
I mean,
Brown.
she's doing a better job than the
The
whoever
Australian?
is- Yeah,
Oh,
she's
Lord.
definitely doing
Yes.
better
More
job than
of-
the Starbase One
Yeah.
handler.
Klingons are approaching
Because
our
that's definitely fake accent and it's terrible
yes.
to hit into. Although I still take her any day over the guy who's at Resistance of Starbase One.
I just want to shoot the guy who does Jupiter Eratus. Yes, we're going to close the gosh dang things.
I want to shoot Vanderveer too. He needs
Oh,
to die.
sometimes, yeah, he's annoying.
He's annoying, period. He doesn't know sometimes. Get away with that viral
Stop
burst.
that. Who do you think you are? I was 5 kilometers away. You moved towards me.
You gotta be 6.
Oh.
5 is not enough. That's annoying.
Oh, I thought
5
the
was
range
5 was with the
4.
Valdor. Sorry, what?
The range was 4.
Not on Viral Burst. Viral Burst is on them. They use Viral Burst 4, I think, which has 6-kilometer range. 5 and something, so you need to be above 6 or above.
Yeah, but if they move close to me, that's not my fault. I'm trying to stay away, but no.
Well, I'll give them the Maelstrom Quantum Torpedoes. I'll see what they say about that. Oh, look, they died. Deserved. You still could
Yeah,
do
I'm
a
not
revamp
getting hit
on
at
people though.
4K.
Say
What?
again, Taz?
I'm not getting hit at 4K.
Well, I was at 5 plus 5 maybe.
Yeah, but you can see the red circles blowing past me and not hitting me.
Maybe you're just special.
Sometimes it doesn't affect you. There is like a percentage of a chance that it's not going to affect you, but it will affect you more times than it won't. But it's a typical Klingon tactic, just being a coward in a fight, sending your enemies away from you. Not very honorable. Wow, they are facing total annihilation. Just fly in.
What's
just
our
get hit
job?
by everything. True. Can't argue with that.
There's a fair amount of loot being dropped. You should get a lot closer with this.
What's different about it, Cliff?
Let's deal with distractors, shall we?
Oh. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh.
What?
I think
One of my flyer pet had the most pretty engine trail I've seen ever. It looks like those. Hold on.
New authentic looking special effects.
New authentic looking special effects. What does that mean? I never, to me, special effects in Empire Strikes Back didn't look unauthentic. They just felt consistent with the
The
universe.
engine trail looked like the temporal dual heavy cannon weapon trail, and that was really pretty.
I do want you to know I heard that as it looked like tempura.
Temporal.
Yeah, I know what you meant as soon as I thought it through, but I'm like, tempura? That's weird.
Ooh, I got so much salvage from this one. I've just almost completed the...
I just sent you some more stuff, so go grab that out of your mail.
Oh. Thank you.
That should
I-
bring
I
you...
didn't do-
And we're done.
Oh, see? Having fun and looting the galaxy.
Looting the galaxy. Yeah, pretty much.
It's a good thing.
Did I tier 6 X2 my Akira, that legendary Akira? Oh, get lost with these unsafe changes. There have been no unsafe changes. Get lost. Those loadouts are so annoying. And the verdict. Where's the bloody hell is it? Hey, you.
Empire Strikes Back and Return of the
Nah.
Jedi, for having as little CGI in the originals as they had, still are amazing looking
They
movies.
still hold up so
Oh,
good,
definitely.
yeah.
Definitely. I think they hold up better than some of the newer ones.
And you say they're downloadable somewhere? Do you know where from?
It says, look up ADYWANS. Addywans, Star Wars Revisited.
Okay. How to get. Oh, it even has a page dedicated to it. Oh, 4 GB MP4. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. So you just gotta combine them, I guess? Oh, goodness.
You have to own your own copy of the films in order to own a copy of this edit.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I do own at least 2 versions of the originals in original, official release, so I guess it's legit. It's not piracy.
Let's see. If you bought this edit from someone, you have to go kick them in the nuts to get your money back. Ladies and gentlemen, do not do that to people. If you're going to kick them in the kneecap. Please. Much more effective.
yes. Wow.
Well, if you hit them just hard enough, you can dislocate the kneecap, and they're not getting up and coming after you. But some people can take a hit to the privates and just come right back. And that's not what you want, because then they're going to be really mad. But you dislocate their kneecap, and they can't come back.
You misunderstand, Mom. There is a delay. They can take the hit, but after delay,
Yeah?
they're just a floating balloon of air. Go boop, and they're dead.
I'm just saying, mine will set you back about 6 weeks. Maybe make you rethink your life.
My friend got kicked in the ball by his little brother.
Oh God, that's got to be bad.
Ouchie.
Since it was his little brother, of course, had to die. And he got so mad, and he got up and he started running after him. After about like 10, 15 seconds, he just rolled over on the floor and went like,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I do fight, and the school that I'm at now doesn't have a don't kick to the crotch policy, but we try not to do that to each other. But it does happen every now and then. And these guys are ex-military, and it's like, you can shake that off. Yeah, you're going to pay for it eventually, but in the heat of the moment, you can finish the fight versus dislocated kneecap, dislocated hip, broken foot. Those are things you're not getting up from. You can't usually walk through the pain just because that part of the body stopped working. You know, doesn't matter how much meth you're on if their foot just collapses every time you put your weight down. We fight for fun, by the way. We don't fight for real, but we practice for real. All right, what are we at? We're at 6:40. I still got time for a couple more. What have we got up? I've got Tholian ships, but I really don't want to do Azure Nebula. I can go do Archer later.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
can we do the Archer system?
We can do Archer. Do you need it?
No.
Okay, then I'll just go do Archer later tonight. Hang on, let me switch to a different tune and see if one of my other tunes has stuff that's more fun. Especially my weakling tunes that could benefit from a Chris and a Taz.
Weakling tunes? Good
Yeah,
lord.
the ones I adopted from Ed, Carl, and Bruce. I haven't had any time to start working on building them into proper tunes, and while Ed left them reasonably functional, Spoimler and Bracket Fix It are the two that can function in a fight. I won't want to test them out too hard. Let's see. When GPL playing Dabo, Lucari TFOs and disruptor damage in space. I wonder if I have any disruptors on this ship. Let me see if I've got a disruptor, and then we can go do anything spacey. I have one disruptor. Okay, what do I... And I only need 50,000, so I can go do anything with this one. Go that way.
God, I need to rebuild my ship. Oh god, I hate that.
Ja, hvis de har kommet inn.
You two are still in a team. Would one of you like to invite
Right.
me?
No, this bandit.
Apparently you're not in a
Invite.
team. Fine. I'll put you in a
Okay.
team right away. None of that
Yeah.
not being in a team stuff. Hang on, my phone just went off. Let us see what that
Jeg
was.
kan spørre når vi er ferdige. Ja,
Just
greit
give me a
det.
sec here.
Yes.
No, nothing major. Okay.
Ja, det er greit, vet du.
It's right at that moment where it's possible
Okay.
somebody went to the office and something wasn't working. It wouldn't be the first time I've driven to the office in my pajamas and bathrobe to go do something, since it's only 10 minutes away.
Hei, hei. Jeg lurte på, når du var ferdig i Sandnes, om jeg kunne ha sittet på med deg til apoteket og hentet de medisinene mine.
I'm so glad I didn't understand that.
I understood nothing of it.
I presume
Åh!
that was Norwegian.
Ja, skal jeg bare gjøre meg klar med en gang?
See?
Right.
Greit det. Hei.
He's probably not talking to us.
I have to go and get some medicines and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get any medicine yesterday for my
Oh.
foot and stuff, and I got a panicky call that I was supposed to kind of be sedated when I left yesterday, so there was no wonder I was in pain.
Oops. Oopsie. No worries.
So I'm gonna go and take care of that now.
Okay, go take care of that now. We'll be around.
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow morning because I'm not going to class tonight.
Okay.
Because reasons, mostly because I have to work. I have to work today.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Okay, I'll see you guys later.
Take care, Taz. We'll talk to you
Yeah.
later.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Well, I do need to do some disruptor damage, but only 50,000. So, anything strike your fancy there?
Give me 10 seconds. No, maybe 30 seconds.
Sure.
Just need to put the build together back again because
It says I need to
obviously-
do 2 Lucari TFOs. I don't think I can do 2 Lucari TFOs in this tune. Yeah, this tune can't do a Zenkethi front, so. I
Yeesh.
don't think I've got any rerolls that I want to waste yet. Oh, I have 60 rerolls. We can definitely reroll that one.
In the wrong place. This is in the wrong place. This shouldn't be here.
Dolians, Dabo, and Disruptors in space. We can do that. Cliff, the plan is I will be on tonight, yes. Tomorrow is up in the air because we'll see. It needs to go do something, and I don't know how that's going to affect my time, and I kind of need to go run a personal errand tomorrow night. So we will see how that
Oh, no.
goes. Okay, I've gutted my closet. I've got the new shelving that needs to be cut to the right length and then put up, and then I have to go to IKEA and pick up the furniture I ordered that's finally in. But it has something he has to do, which means it probably won't be IKEA until evening. And it looks like I'm going to work Friday too. But it's kind of nice. I mean, I've had 2 weeks of working 20, 30 hours, and then all of a sudden to get a 40-hour week again. Yes. Not bad.
Oh goodness. Is there a search option in the... Oh, there is. Right.
Let's see, do I have anything here I want to get rid of?
Imagine eating
Let's mail that off to my Tribble breeder so he's got some food to eat. I can spell.
Oh, that's a good trait. Beam barrage, probably no. Superior beam training, probably no.
Wow,
Yeah,
this tune has picked up a ton of food.
Personal. Is that like a personal trait that gives you cannon barrage?
Yeah, cannon barrage.
Yeah, but cannon barrage is a thing, right? It's not something.
Yeah, maybe it's cannon training or something like that. Can't remember what it's called, but there is.
Cannon technology
Hang on
and
a
training.
second here. Traits, cannon.
Like 20 hours, jeez. I'll set it.
Cannon training, and then there's an upgrade to cannon training. Just like beam. Yeah, I think it is cannon barrage.
What? Nah.
There's a
What
second,
level does it get?
there is a second level of cannon training.
'Cause I'm level 11. I guess I have to be at least 15 to get it because I think that was the requirement to get the and beams.
I'm looking to see if there is. No.
Right. Where's my... There you are. Just went... Where else?
Also, it helps when you can spell words. Personal traits as a list. No, I don't want the stupid names here. Just give me... Oh, cannon training.
Ooh.
I am not seeing a upgrade for cannon training, at least under the name cannon.
Right, I'm ready. I think.
Okay.
No, I am ready.
Give me 1 sec here to get my screens back to where I like them.
These on the Proto Star Cliff. I wouldn't call it nimble, but then again, my default setup is probably crippling it.
Let me put up a few of these real quick since they seem to have disappeared. Go. All right.
But then again, the way you feel that ship is a little bit different because it's a lot smaller compared to the others.
Do we have a preference in what we're doing?
I just need destructible torpedoes, so anywhere we can get those. Hive, maybe?
Sure, we can do hive.
I don't know if the ship is going to withstand hive, but
Hey, we're about to find out.
I'm about to find out. That's right. That's correct.
Just like I don't know that this ship can do it. Though I took the ship out on an elite last night.
They need to sort out this this game in terms of like, I have closed the status window. When you press U,
Yeah,
and you
it
get
did.
all the status window. You close it, and you're in space. You turn it on too, and all your bridge officers are gone.
It's been doing
And-
that. Let's try.
And it claims that there are changes, there are unsafe changes. I'm like, F off, because I know exactly what you're doing. You're trying to trap me into like losing all of my bridge officers. If I press save now, it's gonna make them disappear.
There we go.
Oh, I haven't played this one in a while, but I'm gonna make it Star Warsy a little bit. Well, it has the Viridian plasma bolt.
We will.
Bolts. Yeah, we would. Has the Viridian plasma cannons and turrets. They do look like Star Wars.
They do a little bit, don't they? Oh, that guy looks like Ed. Oh.
No, they don't look a little bit. They look exactly like they've been taken out of Star Wars. They just have a different sound. So I think that's the only thing they needed to do to make sure that they're not accused of license issues.
Wish we had a Wrath of Khan bridge. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
I wish we had a lot more bridges overall.
Yeah, I don't think they think they're cost effective. I would pay money for better bridges. I mean, that's one of the things I would spend money on.
That's one thing I don't understand. They gave us a premium Galaxy class bridge, which gives you the entire interior. Like it gives all the engineering, all the iconic places. Do the same thing for like the most iconic ships of others. Like we've got like still potential for the Sagan class, which can give the interior. Which the bridge
I'm
was
going
on
to put
Sagan.
money on they don't think that it's worth the time invested, but I think a lot of people would really like to have
People want
bridges,
them.
yeah, and they would spend money on them, and that's really what
I
it boils down to.
I think they're missing one on this. Look at this red bolt. This doesn't scream Star Wars. I don't know what it is.
You're just having
It's
too much
kind of
fun.
funny because in Star Wars Outlaws you get to fly a ship and you get to do the dogfighting in space, and it's so much fun. I never thought I'm gonna enjoy it so much. I remember the original Star Wars. What was it, Battlefront? And then it was
Yeah,
Battlefront
there
2?
was a Star Wars Battlefront. I'm not getting any.
It was
disruptive
relatively
damage. That's
recent.
weird. Oh, there it goes.
It was relatively recent, and the first one had such a good flying engine. Like the flying of the ships felt so good. I only queued for like on the ships, on the matches on ships, and that was so much fun. And then they ruined the flight mechanics in the second one, and I hated it then. Well, if they didn't serve any purpose, people wouldn't want them. People still want the bridges. I think there's like even purpose
do.
for like
I think
having
they don't
ability
believe
to
that we
cosplay
really want it.
stuff. Well, that's their fault.
Ooh, speaking of cosplay, I found out yesterday that my costume will be here in time for the Star Trek convention.
Oh, they will get it.
Yeah, it will be here hopefully on the 13th. They said it would be here on the 13th, which gives me 2 weeks to finish it. Because
Yeah,
it's
that's-
going to require a little bit of tweaking to make it what we want. But I
Well,
will
at least
post
you
it
can
when
get
it's
it in
done.
time.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. It's an elaborate enough costume that if I didn't
Wow.
get it, I could
The
probably
ship
wear it again
performed
later.
well.
The
I
ship
never thought I'd
survived.
say it. Yeah, for one, it survived, but it actually did quite nice damage, and it didn't get hurt by anything.
I still don't have a decent enough engine on this to get it into the fight fast. What have I got for an engine? The warp, mycelial and the impulse, they're both good, and it just takes too long to get to speed and go off cooldown and get back up again. This is
What do you mean cooldown?
Okay, so if you're in a red alert, you can't bypass anything to get back to speed. You just got to wait for whatever, and then you can get
Yeah.
back to speed. And even with evasive maneuvers, it's still really slow. But we'll get there. We will get there. This is the Fleet Jem'Hadar Temporal Vanguard warship, and it did get upgraded to a T6X, and I could take it up to a T6X2, but I don't know if I like it enough to do that.
No, you fly it quite often. I think it would be worth it.
Well, it's because I
Definitely.
haven't bothered. I've never gone through the inventory here of what he's got for ships. He's got the standard ships. He's got a compiler. He's got a few other things here. And let's take a look at the reclaims on this one. He's got most of the No, he doesn't. He's got some of the reclaim ships here. Looks like he probably went through a bunch of them.
Probably have them in your inventory and you can't reclaim them again. 'Cause you
Well,
still
yeah,
have them.
he might have put them in dry dock too, which is why.
Yeah.
Which I'm not going to see here. But I should take a look at it. That's a project for another day. It's a project for after I finish redoing the closet and we're to a cold, wet, rainy day and the dogs don't want to go out and play and I don't want to go out and play, and it's like, yeah, I guess I could go work on Carl Pla.
That's so many conditions that unless this, unless that, unless this.
Well, once we get past this end of nice warm weather here, so another 3 to 4 weeks, and it starts to turn into fall, and it starts raining, it's cold, it's damp, and you know what's really fun? Staying inside the house.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the dogs cuddle up on the couch, and I will hopefully have my new chair by then. Since much as I like this
Ooh.
chair, it's 3 years old now and definitely wearing out. So somebody said, well, they do make gaming recliners. I'm like, oh, yes. I'll never move again.
Oh, they shared a new picture from Season 3 Stranger Worlds being shot, and Uhura looks closer to the TOS era now. She's got the full afro thingy.
She should.
Celia. I love Celia. She has this kind of innocent, optimistic quality to her Uhura.
Hmm.
More fleshed out. I do like her approach to her. I'm kind of bothered by Nurse Chapel because she's a bit too feisty for my taste.
Yeah. I mean, I like that she's feisty. It's just
Yeah, I
not
don't mind it. It's just not for her because that's not how we remembered her in the original.
right. She would be
was
much more
better.
fun to be an original character.
Yeah, it could have been just a different nurse that was before Nurse Chapel, and then they could just bring in Nurse Chapel in. That looks more
Yeah, 'cause
closer to.
she would possibly she wouldn't have been on that ship.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to grab the entire Enterprise crew and have them there.
Yeah, I mean, we have a different doctor, we have different engineer. Why
Yeah.
not have a different nurse that was
I
before
I totally agree.
Chapel?
It could be the same actress and everything. Just give her a.
Although technically, this is the same doctor that they had in the first pilot that they scrapped.
Right, but I'm just saying for Chapel they could have
But
the
for
same
TOS, yeah.
actress, but give her an original role as opposed to Chapel and let her make it her own.
Yeah, that's very true. God, I'm looking at pictures of someone making beauty shots with the new Steam Runner. I mean, revamped Steam Runner. And I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm actually liking what I'm seeing.
Well, it is 7. I do have to work a 8-hour day today, so I'm going to get the heck out of here, everybody. We should be on tonight, all things being equal. Don't have bad weather coming in, so I don't see why we won't be here. So we will see you all in about 12 hours. Chris, thank you for being here. Taz, I know you're not here, but thanks for being here. Thanks
Always
for
a
dragging
pleasure.
my butt through a mission successfully, since I'm woefully underpowered. We're working on that. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day, and as we like to say around here, stay moopsome. Moopsy, moopsy.
Got an unbeliever, Sean.
Sean.